Hello guys, and welcome to Sofia in Bulgaria. It is my last day and I'm leaving tomorrow. And I had some really amazing plans, but they just got ruined. I'll tell you all about it a bit later, but before that, I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a tour of this city, this township. This is just a bit of a central, they call it shopping street, or very similar. Over there you have a bit of stuff happening, but I'll take you to this walkthrough because I think, in my opinion, this is quite popular. So we're going to walk through this park and get to the other side where it's going to be all happening. So while we get in there, so I had plans to go to Seven Rila Mountains, which are not Seven Rila Mountains, Seven Rila Lakes. It's like an hour drive from here, and I'm trying to book it yesterday, but luckily the guy told me that the lift, the chair lift is broken, which means I had an option to manually hike it, which I wasn't planning to and I wasn't prepared. So I decided to not do that. Kind of sad, but I thought that probably would have been a better option. I mean, it's not the easiest hike. It's about probably medium to high level, but of course you need like hiking boots and all that kind of stuff. But with the help of the chairlift, it takes you up there, costs you like 30 euros extra. The tour is 40, 50, depends what you want to do, all that kind of stuff. But let's say about 50 euros per person, 1 day trip. It was amazing. Like, I was really looking forward to it. My whole reason to come to Sofia was actually that. But maybe next time, it will just give me another reason to come back here, which I definitely will. The guy said the lifts are broken until who knows when. So maybe next time before I come here, I'll try and get that confirmation. I mean, that's nice of them to actually tell me that it's broken. They could have just booked it out and made some bullshit excuse, but I do really appreciate the honesty. It's beautiful weather. It's not hot at all. It's just perfect. It's like pleasant. I think it's probably low 20s, and there are a lot of people in the park. But the street, when you get there, that's gonna get busier. And it's got a vibe to it. It's not a party street, but I think it's just got a like a bars on both sides, few shops. And even in the evening, I've done that walk through, it does look good. But at night time, like this time now, and it's Saturday night, so I think it's probably a bit more hyped than the weekdays. But lucky for us, we're gonna get to see on the weekend what this street looks like, and we are almost here. Just past those lights, we're gonna be walking through it. I'm a bit sad about that Seven Rila Lake tour. I was really looking forward to it. That's alright, everything happens for a reason. I believe in that massively. So I'm leaving tomorrow morning to Macedonia, North Macedonia, in Skopje, I think that's how you pronounce it. And my bus is like 7 in the morning. That was the only option I had. So tonight I gotta be a good boy, go to bed on time, so I can wake up in the morning and get to the bus stop at 6:30. So I think I'll be up by 5:30. But anyway, that's my problem. You guys enjoy this. So I'm not sure if you can see it just before we leave. Oh, you can actually. See those massive mountains? So Bulgaria is home to some of those huge, that goes like 2,500 meters above sea level, which is decent. I think back home in Australia, the highest mountain we have is, the peak is probably 2,300, I think, meters above sea level. And this mountain I was planning to go to is 2,500. So it's a decent height. Oh, too many people. So it's no like music blaring or anything like that. It's more of a just chilled vibe, people walking past. It's a good people watching place. And all the way down there, if you can see that the lights up on the, I don't know, all the way in the middle, that's a really famous church. It's got a green, like a domes. They're popular, they're famous. I'm not into that kind of stuff, so I apologize that I won't be able to provide you much information on that, but that is one of the prominent locations in the town. He's going. That's a good song. So the street goes for like almost a kilometer, I think. Maybe 500 meters. I know it's like almost a double the distance, but depends. If you go from that church to all the way where I started this video from, that'd be definitely a kilometer. I must say, when I first arrived here yesterday and did a walkthrough, not this bit here, but one before this, I kind of was like, ooh, it's a bit rough. But spending 2 days here, I would definitely come back here. I was wrong. I had a different opinion. You know, I think I judged it too early, but it's nice. It's a good city. Feels safe. Whoa, that was close. You know, the part that, you know, you avoid dark places by yourself, those kind of rules, I think they're just applicable regardless where you go in the world. So this town isn't exception to that either. Have a look, it's got a vibe, it's nice. You just grab a seat on the street, have a beer, which I will be doing very soon, and people watching. In terms of cost, I found Bulgaria cheaper. I was in Greece before, and Greece is expensive, but Bulgaria is cheap. I think when I say cheap, it's not like dirt cheap, but it's cheaper. That shisha plates, that looks cool. And you don't have to stick with these, I'm going to call them the fancy restaurants or bars. You can actually go to, there are a lot of shops, like, I don't think they're street shops, but they are like not as fancy as these. I'll point it out to you, and they're cheap. So we're still going. It's, I think, I'll give you a walk through all the way to the church. That will cover this street pretty much. A lot of trams, a lot of buses with those electric loops on the top, which is always a good sign. And there's so many trams here. Hey, look at that doggy. That's a good looking dog. Is that a French bulldog? It is a French bulldog. So it's not like one of those Bui Win Street or Bangla Road in Thailand, in Phuket. This is very chilled, which I actually like it. No one's harassing anyone, everyone's polite. I can hear a tram. I'm getting good at it. You know what, guys, I think I'll just finish it off over here because this is pretty much it. There is a bit of a few shops on that end, and there are some buildings, the nice ones, but this time of the night kind of pointless. Alright, saying that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. A bit of a walkthrough. I'll be definitely coming back here to do the Seven Rila Lakes. That's definitely on the list. I won't give up. I'm still in Europe, and there's a good chance I might come here before I head back home. So, hope to see you in those future videos very soon. If you are new to the channel, or if you haven't subscribed, and if you wish, this is your opportunity, you can do that. I would appreciate that. And that way we'll do this all travel together. Alright guys, I will leave you to it. I'm hungry, I'm gonna grab something to eat and go to bed. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.